How many people tired after making all those baskets? I know I am. If it wasn't for going to therapy, I wouldn't be leaving the house. But run a therapy appointment, run and get some bananas for the hubby, and kick them feet up, y'all. Tired, tired is all I can say. I'll come back and tell y'all how well I did, but it was definitely cup runneth over, and I'm so blessed. And I'll be back. All right, y'all. Happy belated Mother's Day. If you didn't see my videos yesterday where I said Happy Mother's Day, or they're probably going to drop tomorrow. Either way, if you didn't see me online, happy belated Mother's Day again. I want y'all to know yesterday's sales was outstanding, amazing, blessed, truly humble that my community showed up and showed out. From what I heard, there wasn't a lot of competition out here, and that made it even more so better for me and my vendor twin. I know there was someone selling flowers down the street, but there's normally someone, a couple ladies set up like a miniature store in the parking lot of Wells Fargo. It's hard videotaping outside because you have a lot of people that plays music, and it's understandable. They ain't gonna stop their music because Shell Bell outside videotaping. So I found myself doing a lot of stopping of my video because everybody was blasting their music. And it's okay, it's a weekend, that's what they supposed to do. It's just when there's music in the background of videos, it gets copyrighted. And all my hard work goes down the drain. I don't get credit for me putting up the video. So I have to watch people that plays music so that the video don't get copyright struck down. So anyways, back to what I was saying. It was a true blessing with my sales yesterday. The fact that people came and bought multiple baskets yesterday, and the fact that multiple people told me that no one's out there selling, it really explains how people was pulling up and showing out. Now, I had this high heel shoe concept, which is my Big Mama basket. And this older gentleman who parked on the wrong side of the street, and I was very nervous about people parking on the wrong side of the street. And I was telling people who parked the wrong way to move over. But I decided not to say nothing this time. And I didn't say nothing. I let him park there. Let's see if the fire truck gonna turn this way. He not. But I'm sorry if you hear the fire department in the background. I live across the street from the fire department. I be trying to drown it out, but I can't get to it fast enough. Anyways, he pulled up here and he spoke Spanish, so he called his daughter and maybe his daughter to ask which baskets did they want, basically. And she pointed out the purple one with the purple water bottle and the Jamba Juice gift card for her mom. And the daughter wanted the stiletto high heel basket, my Big Mama basket, the one that came with the gift card in it. And I told him the price, and he gave me $200 with no problem to buy the two baskets, and I gave him back his change. He didn't ask for a discount. He didn't ask for nothing. I had several people come up to me, and before they could even say one word, they want to know what discount can they get. It's called supply and demand right now. If I'm the only one selling, first of all, let's find out what the price is first before we darn near demand for a discount. So I had one couple, well, I shouldn't say a couple, it was two guys, and I told them my perfume baskets were $65, And he said, let me just get both of them for $120. I said, no, they're $65. And he insisted on saying it again. Man, let me just get both of them for $120. And I said, hey, I don't want you guys to think I'm racist at all. I'm not racist. I love Mexican food. That's one of my favorite foods. I'm always eating tacos. But I did express to him that I do not walk into my favorite taco place down the street and order my 6 tacos, 2 for me and 4 for husband, and demand that I get $10 off or $20 off. I don't do that. So I don't expect no one else to do it to me. And so he didn't like when I said that, and he got in his car and went bye-bye. It's okay, bye. I'm here to serve the community. I'm not saying I don't give discounts. I'm going to give you a prime example of how I did give a discount. Now, not last year, this Easter, we had a gentleman come up, and he wanted 3 baskets. He bought 2 for me and 1 for my vendor twin. I told him they're separate business. He wanted to get a discount. We told him no, we couldn't give him a discount. He insisted on also getting a discount, and I gave him directions to where Walmart was, which is about 5 lights down to the left. He was like, I don't want to go to Walmart. I said, okay, well, pay the price that we're asking. Okay, I hear an ambulance. We're going to see, because I might have to cut you off. It's getting pretty busy around here. And this is the corridor to everybody, and I do hear it. Hold on. I guess not. This is the main street that most of the time everybody likes to travel down to get to all the other streets. They come down my street. So this is one busy street. That's why I get a lot of business, I think, because everybody come down this street. Anyways, back to the story. He wanted a discount, and I told him no discount. I offered him directions to Walmart. He said he didn't want to go to Walmart. As I was talking to my vendor friend today about him, she said, waiting for this truck to go by. She said that he told her, I don't want to look for parking at Walmart. So he don't want to do all that. He don't want to look for parking, go buy a gift, wrap it. That's too much work. So since all that's too much work for you, I want you to give us what we're asking for. So he ended up paying us. So yesterday when he pulled up, I just cracked up laughing to myself, because I thought to myself, that's the guy who told me my basket wasn't worth $40. That's what made me tell him to go to Walmart, because he told me that my basket wasn't worth $40. So I said, I did just like this. What I want you to know, if you go down this street right here, and if you turn left after you get to the 3rd light, you make a right, you're gonna be at Walmart. He didn't want to hear that.
Did something come from
So he ended up looking at all the baskets, and he came back to Big Mama basket. Now I had 2 Big Mama baskets. I had one with the stiletto high heel concept, and then I had my other one, which was my elephant basket, my manifestation basket. He looked at that elephant basket and said, how much is that? And I told him, it's my spoiled brat mama basket. So he already knew the assignment when I told him how much it was. He knew not to ask for a discount, because oh my goodness, that might have copyrighted me. I don't know, we're gonna fix that. We're gonna see. He knew not to ask for a discount, so he bought it for $75. Then, good as I cleaned up, put all my tents up, I had probably 1 basket behind my head sitting right here, and I had 2 sitting, maybe 4 sitting on the floor. And I was listening to some music, just relaxing after such a busy day. Um, Here, babe. It's fine. After such a busy day, he pulled back up and he asked me if I had another elephant. I said, not the one that I sold you, but I do have another elephant concept.
Not at all.
That's fine. I do have another elephant concept. And I'm telling you, it's so hard not to have music in the background when people are driving by. But I'm trying. I went in my garage and got, because I used my wagon to pull the baskets from the table and just left them in the wagon and put them in the garage. None of my baskets got any food in them, so I wasn't worried about no food being in the baskets. So I just put them in the garage. And I went to my garage and got that elephant basket, and I said, it's either this one or the one I showed you earlier that I still got to bag up. And so I had my silver elephant out here that I had on the porch. And he said, can you take that elephant and swap it out? So this elephant right here, I had probably on my white table that I be working on. And I had it on my table, and he pointed at this elephant here and said, can you swipe it out for that elephant? And I picked up my baby, and I kissed my baby and said, absolutely not. My baby did its assignment that I asked it to do, to please bring abundance and overflow for these baskets. And it really understood the assignment. And I said, there's no way. There's no way. This is not for sale. I got this from Jamaica, I believe. I got it from Jamaica or Negril. Somewhere over there in one of them gift shops I went into with my kids and bought this and brought it home. And so I've had this a couple years now. I don't know, maybe 10 years. Time flies when you have fun. Yeah, maybe 10 years. Easy. So I said, no, I can't give that one up. We've been through quite a bit. And she's not for sale. And so he ended up buying my other elephant basket. And it just goes to show I was grateful to still be on the porch with a few baskets. And then I had another gentleman pull up. And he said, I've been at work all day. I haven't had time to get baskets. And he wanted 2 baskets for $40. And all my 25 baskets was sold out. I could have probably worked with maybe 2 for $65 or something, but he wanted 2 for $40, and I couldn't help him. I didn't have nothing in that. I was being extra nice by saying that. I know it was last minute, so I seen him drive up and down the streets, and nobody was selling nothing. So I don't know. So I'm definitely gonna have to make more like $25 baskets, $40 baskets. It's just I didn't make as many baskets as I made for Easter. So I was able to have several $40 baskets, $30 baskets for Easter. I just didn't make that many. And so what do you call bang for your buck? I had some $30 gifts, $30 baskets, $45, but they went fast. And people are pulling up on Mother's Day at 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, asking for $25 baskets. I just told them they're about 1 day late and about 4 hours short, because those baskets are sold out. I'm sorry, but a guy just drive by and he took his hand, he licked his hand and did like this to wipe his head back. Hey, I ain't mad at the situation. Whatever it takes to slick your hair back. But that was pretty funny to see him lick his hands to slick it on back. I'm gonna do something to this head. It's graduation time for me Saturday, so my Boston threw in overtime again. So I'm swamped this week, but I got therapy. It was today, Thursday, and then another doctor's appointment Friday. When am I gonna do my hair? I guess Thursday after therapy, because graduation, the all African American one is Saturday, and then the big one for the whole school is on Wednesday night. And so, and I gotta be there early, 8 o'clock in the morning. They feeding us, they said. They treating us like royalty, they said. So I definitely want the red carpet experience that they're willing to give us. So I have to be there early. Matter of fact, I need to go take my cap and gown out of the bag because I just stuck it in the closet on Thursday when I came home. I miscounted my girl boxes. She gave me 10 to sell, the perfume concepts. And I must have had 7 out here, not realizing 3 of them was still in the car when I went to the doctor's. And so I was really confused, thinking somebody might have took some boxes because I cashed after her money last night, right? I thought she only had 9 boxes, but she had 10. And I paid her for 6. I think I paid her for 6 boxes, but I just didn't recall selling 6 boxes. So after I got in my car and went to the doctor's, I had 3 of them on the floor. I had 3 of them on the floor in my car in the front seat. And then I sold 3, that's 6, and I had 4 left over. So that's the 10. But I paid her, well, I was gonna pay her for all of those, but I didn't get no sleep because I tossed and turned trying to figure out what happened to the other 3 boxes. But now I figured it out. They were in my car. And now I feel better. So I didn't get very much sleep last night because I tossed and turned, wondering what happened to the other boxes, the other 3 boxes that I miscounted. I was like, did somebody steal some boxes when I ran to the bathroom? Normally my husband came outside when I went to the bathroom, so I was really puzzled. But I'm glad that I came to the conclusion that they were in my car, 3 of them. I sold 3 and I had 4 left, and that equals to 10. And so I ended up making more money than I thought. I couldn't even really count how much I made because I was still just bobulated from what her count was, trying to make sure I got all her money together because, I wanted to make sure she had all her money correct. So I really don't know what I made. I mean, I got an idea. I have a funny feeling I made more than her. I know I did. Which is, hey, it doesn't matter. But the fact that I helped her and she got so much money is such a blessing. She was so grateful. She gave me $100 tip. And I probably won't take the $100 tip, but she insists because she was like, I wouldn't have made this without you. So I might take her up on her offer. We'll see. I might just still take half. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to play it by ear. But I'm on my way to Vegas next Friday, Memorial Day weekend, to celebrate graduation, me and my girlfriend. So I might take her up on her offer. Because I owe my girlfriend still a couple bucks for the flight. So I might take her up on her offer, but I might not. We'll see. I'll play it by ear. It was just a blessing to be able to have the table full of different things for people to choose from. I sold out of all her coffee and tea baskets. And so I also sold out. She only had like 4 of them, of her small concept baskets. Those sold fast. So yeah, just like I said, to have a variety of things that people could choose from. It was like a miniature store. Was very pleasing to the customers. They were very excited. Now, a couple people asked for flowers. Now, last year, a couple people asked for flowers. It was only a few. And so I'm like, is it worth it for me to go buy $200 worth of flowers and only 2 people want flowers? I don't know how worth it that is. My house gets very hot. I would have to go buy the flowers the Saturday before Mother's Day and maybe order them from a wholesale instead of going to like Safeways. But I heard somebody go to Trader Joe's and buy flowers and put a balloon in it and a balloon stick and make it do what it do. And that's a good idea too. But I didn't have a lot of people ask for flowers. And there was a lady selling flowers down the street, but that's all she was selling. But I did think about buying cards though, y'all, and having cards for someone to pick up and buy. I might incorporate that next year. Buy a bundle of cards, Mother's Day assortment of cards, so that if somebody needs a card, they can buy it. So they can have a card and a gift. Now, I might also incorporate making custom baskets the day of, meaning I kind of was doing that already, but I had a gentleman pull up and his mom was in hospice. Mom is in hospice, and he had already went to Walmart and bought a bear and bought a blanket, and he just needed it put together. So I got a bucket. I stuffed the bucket with my paper and tissue paper. I put the bear in it, and I added a jar with some fake flowers, a sign that said Mom. What else did I add? I might have added a picture frame, maybe. I think I added a picture frame. And then I wrapped it up in a plastic bag and added a balloon and a bow, and he paid me $45. That was beautiful. Now, 10 minutes after that, same scenario, but the person had music, where a guy pulled up and he said, I just need a bucket and a balloon. I can't get nothing nowhere. And a bear. So he made out like a bandit. But I had just had blessings prior. So I sold him a bucket and one of my bears and a balloon for $10. And he was loving it. I could have charged him $15, but I just gave him $10. I didn't give him the plastic bag or the ribbon. The plastic bag or the ribbon, I didn't give him that. So I just got blessed with the 45, a couple minutes prior to that. So that was okay. I hooked them up. I've been having this bump on my finger for months, a long time. Been really hurting really bad. And my husband said, I think that's a wart. I said, really? I ain't touched no frog. My girlfriend just busted up laughing, but I'm so serious. But he bought me some wart medicine yesterday while I was on the porch, and it got delivered. And I put some on, and it sure helped with the pain. My Band-Aid then came off. I need to go put some more on with another Band-Aid. But it definitely eliminated the pain. Every other car they want to come by, they just blasting music. I think that must be my cue to get off the TV, y'all, cause the TV, the video, Lord Jesus. Get off the video because everybody's just enjoying life with their music, which is fine. Anyways, my finger feel better. I know it ain't gonna happen overnight, but I'ma continue to use it because this show, the swelling went down and everything. I've been dealing with this pain for quite some time. Lord Jesus. I'm gonna go pamper myself and get my nails done, get my neck waxed and my feet done and get all waxed up for both my graduations and out of town and just celebrating myself being monetized on YouTube. And matter of fact, I've been waiting for my address verification to come in the mail. I'm gonna have to request another one because I think it's been past the 3 weeks. And I keep getting an email telling me to verify something, but I keep asking the mailman, did he get something? And he ain't got nothing. So if it don't come by Friday this week, I'm gonna have to request it again because I believe it's been 3 weeks. I should have marked it on my calendar. I'm gonna have to go back to one of my videos. My videos will tell me what day it was that I applied because I think I talked about it. I just got to remember what video that could be. But I might have had a title, something pertaining to it. I know on my birthday is when, like on my birthday is when I got the email that I was approved to join. So around April 1st, April 2nd, maybe the 3rd at the latest, we did it. And we're in May, right? Yeah. Yeah. I have to check that because I definitely feel like it's been more than 3 weeks, 4 weeks. So my husband's so tired. Maybe tomorrow we can check it out when he come home. Because when you click the earn button, it tells you to learn more about it. And I was reading it today. It said I can request another one. It's going to take 2 to 3 weeks again. But if it come again, it's going to be the same PIN number as the first one. So whatever one comes first, they said I can still use it because it's going to be the same PIN number. So I think I'm going to just go ahead and request another one because I feel like it should have been here by now. But that's one of the, I guess a lot of people ask that question, so they got that answer. One of them question and answers to the most questions people ask pertaining to that, and that's listed, and I clicked on it, and it said, yeah, you can just ask for another code to be sent. And now that I'm talking about it, I think I'm going to just go ahead to do it. It don't hurt. Like they said, whatever one come first is going to have the same code on it. So I think I'm going to just go ahead and do that when I'm done with you guys today. For sure. Because it should have been here by now. I just feel like it should have been here by now. All right, y'all. I want y'all to have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful rest of your day. And I know y'all, well, I don't know if you're tired, but I'm exhausted. I can't wait to go to the nail shop and get pampered this week on Friday because I have really been on these toes making it happen for these Mother's Day baskets. It's graduation everywhere, so I'm turning some of them Mother's Day baskets. That's why a lot of stuff I made sure I didn't put something that said mom in it. But I also can keep it in there. It don't say Happy Mother's Day. It just says mom. I could take those balloons out to say Happy Mom's Day, and the signs that says you're the best mom can still be given at graduation. Why? Because I'm about to graduate. Why? I'm a mom too. So it's not just high school people graduating. It's elementary, high school, college, and there are people out there that are parents. And so it's okay to still have something in your graduation baskets that say, you're the best, Mom. One of my kids can buy it and be like, Mom, I'm buying a basket for you. You're the best. So just know that you can take your Mother's Day baskets and turn them into graduation baskets. As long as it don't say Happy Mother's Day, you're good to go. And I made sure not to include no candy in my baskets. And even my Easter baskets, I'm going to turn those into graduation baskets because I got an elementary school that's down the street. So I still probably got several baskets that's already made that I'm going to use. I probably don't make too many more extra. But the ones that I got made already, I'm going to use up. I got a lot of water gun stuff, water play stuff. It gets hot where I live at. It's 85 degrees now at 7 o'clock. So 7:30 maybe. So with that being said, I have a funny feeling this car, I can hear down the street, it's finna come blaring down the street with loud music. So I don't want that to happen. So I want you guys to once again have a beautiful night. God bless you. Be safe. Thank you for watching me. If you like my videos, like and subscribe. Push me out in these streets. That's what pushes me out, when you like my videos. Thanks again. God bless you. Peace out.